Have you ever walked out of your doctor's office more confused than when you walked in? You were told your labs are normal, your symptoms aren't serious, maybe you just need to relax or take this pill. But deep down, you know something isn't right. Whether you're trying to balance hormones, fix your energy, or get answers about your cycle, your thyroid, or your gut, if you feel like the medical system has left you with more questions than answers, you're not alone, and this episode is for you. Feeling like this whole baby-making journey is never going to work out? You've done it all, diet changes, supplements, tracking your cycle, and yet the pregnancy test is negative. It's so frustrating, and you're asking yourself, why isn't this happening for us? I'm Susan Gladstein, a holistic fertility coach and mom to 7, including 2 miracle babies after a vasectomy reversal, and I get it. Being told everything looks fine by doctors while still feeling stuck can leave you feeling hopeless and confused. On this podcast, I'll share practical, natural ways to support your fertility without all the overwhelm. Forget the everything's normal talk and the rush into fertility treatments. I'm here to show you a better way. If you're ready to take practical steps that fit with God's plan for your family, you're in the right place. I truly believe that you can have the baby you've been praying for. Before we dive into today's episode, I've got something exciting to share. This podcast turns 1 on July 29th, which, by the way, is the same day as my birthday. And behind the scenes, I've been working on something that's about to change everything. I'm not going to spill all the details just yet, but what's coming is bolder, deeper, and more aligned with the mission that God's been placing on my heart. So if you've been craving real conversations about healing, faith, and breaking free from the mainstream model of health, you're going to love where this is headed. So make sure you're following me on Instagram at Coach Susan Gladstein and subscribe to the show, because when the rebrand goes live, I'll be celebrating with a massive giveaway and powerful new content to kick it all off. But for now, let's get back to what your doctor probably isn't telling you. So let's be real. Most people don't come to me first. They come to me after bouncing between doctors and specialists, after being told everything looks fine on paper, even when their body is screaming otherwise. They've spent thousands on labs, supplements, procedures. They've tried medications, elimination diets, maybe even IVF, and they still feel stuck. And the most heartbreaking part, they've started to believe it's them. I hear it all the time. I've been on thyroid meds for 8 years, but I still have no energy. I can't lose weight, and my hair is falling out. Or my doctor said the labs are normal, but I can barely get out of bed in the morning and I cry for no reason. Or maybe it's this that sounds familiar to you. I was put on the pill to regulate my cycle, but I don't want a Band-Aid. I want to get to the root, and I want to have a baby. I asked if it could be my hormones, and they told me to reduce stress and come back in 6 months. If this sounds familiar, friend, you're not alone. The conventional system is trained to identify disease, not prevent dysfunction. And it often misses the in-between. So if your labs aren't bad enough, you're told you're fine. But fine doesn't mean functioning. And it definitely doesn't mean thriving. This is where functional and integrative health shine. We're not waiting for disease. We're asking, why are these symptoms showing up? What is your body trying to say? We look for patterns long before things spiral. We connect the dots across systems. We see you as a whole person, not a checklist of symptoms. So instead of offering a pill or sending you out the door, we ask, what is your thyroid really doing? Are your adrenals flatlining behind the scenes? Is your blood sugar causing hormonal chaos? Is your gut inflamed and robbing you of nutrients? Or maybe your detox pathways are overwhelmed by hidden toxins? We don't chase symptoms. We restore systems. Now, I am not a doctor, although I wanted to be one, My entire life growing up, I used to read medical encyclopedias as a child. I even started off at college as a biology pre-med major, and then decided in a lecture class with a professor who I'm pretty sure roamed the earth when the dinosaurs were alive that maybe it wasn't for me. But I have been a lifelong student of all things health. I am board certified as both a health coach and life coach. I also have a functional nutrition and metabolism specialization and a fertility practitioner certification. Again, lifelong student here. I also have time, perspective, strategy, and results that many of my clients say they wish that they had found years ago. So when you work with me, we really take time to look at your cycle, even if you've been told it's normal, your thyroid, stress response, gut health, inflammation, toxic load, nutrient timing, sleep, nervous system regulation, and yes, your mindset and faith as well. Because I've seen it over and over. Once you address the right things, the body responds fast. And something I've recently integrated into my practice that a lot of people haven't heard of just yet is phototherapy. It's these drug-free patches that use light to activate your body's natural healing pathways. And honestly, it's become one of my favorite tools. I've had clients tell me that their energy is back after years of fatigue. Their periods have regulated without any meds. Their sleep improves in just a few nights. Their stress softens even when nothing else really changed about their life. Even joint pain has disappeared after decades of suffering. I've seen this in my own story too, especially postpartum and trying to do some hormone healing. And sometimes you just need that right kind of support, one that honors your biology and helps your body remember how to heal. And if you're listening to this and you're struggling and feeling like you're stuck in survival mode, or maybe you feel like you haven't been seen by conventional medicine, I want to give you 5 tips to really help focus on restoring balance, reducing stress in the body, and creating an internal environment where healing is possible, no matter what your diagnosis is. Number 1, support your circadian rhythm. Your body's healing hormones like melatonin, cortisol, and even testosterone are regulated by light and darkness. Try getting natural light, like in your eyeballs, go outside, not through the window, within 30 minutes of waking. Try dimming your screens or lights 1 to 2 hours before bed and aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep, even if it means protecting your evening boundaries. When your circadian rhythm is off, your nervous system and your hormone balance suffer. No matter what else you're trying to do, it's going to affect it. Number 2, stabilize blood sugar, even if you're quote unquote healthy. Fatigue, mood swings, and hormone issues often trace back to glucose crashes. You don't have to be diabetic for this to be a problem. So try eating protein and fat first in meals and never eat your carbs naked, meaning pair them with protein and or fat. Don't skip meals when you're stressed out, and add a walk after eating to help regulate your insulin. Blood sugar dysregulation adds stress to your body and keeps you stuck in that fight or flight mode, which we don't want. Number 3, downshift your nervous system daily. If you're stuck in survival mode, no supplement or protocol will fully work until your nervous system feels safe. So try doing 60 seconds of deep breathing. That's where you would inhale for 4 and exhale for 6. Put your bare feet on the ground and pray, journal, or sit in silence without your phone. I know that one might be tough. It would be for me. When your body feels safe, it can really start to heal. Number 4, hydrate and mineralize. And I'm not talking about just drink more water. You're probably not just dehydrated, you're probably depleted. Stress, caffeine, and processed foods strip your minerals, which are actually very crucial for hormone balance, energy, and detox. Try adding a pinch of sea salt or trace mineral drops to your water. You could try coconut water, which is my favorite go-to every day. feel like I'm on vacation. Or a mineral-rich electrolyte, not those sugary sports drinks. So really be careful about what you're drinking. And ditch the plastic bottles. Switch to glass or stainless steel. Because hydrating at a cellular level makes everything in your body work so much better. And number 5, try natural tools that work with your body. It was really designed to heal, and sometimes it just needs a signal to remember how. That's where tools like phototherapy come in. You could try exploring some light-based healing like red light, morning sun, or even my favorite phototherapy patches by LifeWave, because these tools help support cellular repair, inflammation reduction, and energy without any drugs or side effects. I've seen phototherapy make a massive difference for both men and women dealing with low energy, chronic pain, hormone imbalances, and stress overload. If you've been living in survival mode, exhausted, overwhelmed, and starting to believe that this is just how it's going to be, I want you to know that is of the devil. You just may not have had the right support to get your body going, and that there is a way to heal that doesn't involve more medications, more guesswork, or even just being brushed off. It starts by listening to your body and getting curious about what it's trying to tell you. And if you're ready to explore what healing could look like for you, I'd love to support you. Head over to susangladstein.com/phototherapy to book a free call, and let's talk about a natural, drug-free option that helps your body feel safe, supported, and strong again. You were made for more than just getting through the day. Let's help your body remember how to thrive. Thank you so much for joining me on Conceiving After Vasectomy Reversal. I hope you're feeling encouraged and more hopeful on your journey to growing your family. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little extra support. I absolutely love reading your reviews. They mean the world to me. Like, seriously, words of affirmation are my love language. So let's stay connected. Find me on Instagram at conceivingaftervr and join our Conceiving After Vasectomy Reversal Facebook community for even more support and encouragement. I believe that God placed the desire for a child on your heart for a reason, and I'm grateful to walk alongside you in this season, to encourage you, and to help you find joy in the journey, trusting that His plan is greater than we could ever imagine.
Thanks for listening.